No, I wasn't clapping for you.
He's like, you called?
There we goes. Mr. Don. First in the house.
Mine's still got an advert on.
Sucks to be here. I'm in the non-advert world.
Ew. La-di-da.
CSL.
CSL and Thompson.
Yo, Thompson.
How's it going, guys?
Michael. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a wee bit.
I knew you were going to do that. What, do you want the heater on? Are you going to want the heater?
I might do later.
You wear white.
That's a future problem.
Steve's in. How's it going, buddy?
Oi, oi.
You started before I got my juice.
I asked you if you were ready, and you said yeah when you are. So.
Yeah. And I forgot juice.
Well, that sounds like a you problem, my guy. Did you catch Tony live? Live? No? Has Tony done a live? This is news to me. Vader, what are you doing? Yo Joe, how the devil are we all? Loved your last video. That thing is crazy. It's got a wee bit of power, isn't it? Tires are looking a bit worse for wear. I don't think I showed the fronts, but we showed plenty of the backs, and they, I know you can't see, but that would be the hole in the rear rubber flapping. So we'll get that open in a bit, have a bit of a mooch, see if we can figure out what's causing all that heat, because there were many degrees on show. So we'll see what we can do about figuring that out. See if next time we run it keeps it a bit cooler. Yo Gaines, Girthy, did you find the hotspot?
No, we are going to be having a look at that in a moment.
As I just said, Michael, that is what we will be mooching at tonight. See if we can figure out where the degrees are coming from.
Just getting myself an ice cube.
Didn't you get me a drink?
Do you want one?
No, it's alright. I don't want to put you out. Everyone's favourite Star Trek shit.
Oh, look at that. It's the Millennium Ice
I
Cube.
would say too thick an oil produce the heat, if anything, like a full-size car. But that was what we said, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically there's some sort of imbalance between front and rear, because the fronts, although they are looking a bit cracked and dry, there's not really much going on there at all, but the rears have multiple holes in on each side. So we had similar with the DBXLE, where it was very dominantly rear wheel drive. So we're thinking it's something along those lines with this, but for its first run it was still pretty enjoyable.
I absolutely loved it. It was brilliant.
No centre diff.
No. You can get a centre diff for it, but whoever did this conversion doesn't have one.
Firefly ice cubes. Very brave to run it without a full stripping rebuild first. Well, you know, brave, stupid, tomato, tomato.
Yeah. I mean, the main reason we bought the car was for the Max 5.
Just triggered sci-fi fans.
Yeah.
If has centre not be hot enough if middle diff and too much in rear, so drive goes to front. I'm going to be honest, I'm not following what you said, but I feel like you're on the same wavelength as us.
Yeah, it doesn't have a centre diff, Garthy, mate. So what I think, if we're going to drive it without the centre diff, I think thicken up the front and thin out the rears, just so we get a more even balance. But I've got some fluids on order. Oh yeah, do one at a time, yeah. I've got some on order, but I was just going to open it up and have a look, see what's in it. Yeah, that's what I think, Garthy, yeah. So we're going to have a mooch in, see what's what. See if it's got anything in it at all. See whether
It's a conversion rather than the electric roller.
Yeah, it is. I believe it is a conversion, mate, yes.
See, me, I wouldn't have a clue. It's electric, that's all I know. Which, as a matter of fact, when I shared the video to everyone's favourite social media site...
oh, you didn't.
Yeah, I always share it to at least one different group. This one guy, out of the blue, oh, you're a couple of lesbians.
Really?
Yeah, because we like electric.
Wow, okay. Okay.
So yeah, that was quite entertaining.
Yeah.
I've been called worse, you know, so...
Yeah. I think that's quite tame, isn't it, really?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, in all honesty, I just couldn't believe he assumed my gender. In this day and age and whatnot.
Bless him. Or her. Or they. They, them.
I have an itchy eye.
Oh, that's banging. How's it going, Steve?
It didn't do too bad though, did it, to be fair? Did it?
No, it was a lot of fun, I thought. There's just something about the big cars
and the camera
driving around. The camera was very good.
Even you were pretty on the camera, weren't you?
I know.
Too bad,
it was alright. Consider as well. Did you see the bits where it kept spinning when I was doing it?
Yeah, I could figure it out.
Yeah, you can figure it in just like... I try and point it at my face and it kept going.
Well, now that we've got our new fancy little unwind handy thingamabob,
yeah,
there's going to be no more over or under rotations.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's true. Now I'm going to ruin it.
As you normally do.
Wow.
Didn't he just mispronounce legend? It's possible.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I'm not here to judge. Sausage fingers over here and all that. He often does similar things where he, you know.
I try and say it like it is. It's just that my brain doesn't know what it is, and then it kind of like gets lost in translation. Yeah. That's
Except
what
you'd have more luck getting a blind person to read Latin.
Do you want to know something? I completely lost track of what you were saying. You took that long.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a bit like you on a daily basis, isn't it?
Cambridge RC Raceway crawler course this weekend. Absolutely buzzing. Nice.
Cambridge.
It's quite a way, isn't it, really?
Could be binding or undersized rear bearing and drive. That was what you said as
yeah,
well.
I think something like the bearings could, again, potentially be to blame, but we'll pop them out, have a quick look. I've gone on the stock and ordered a full bearing set. I'm hoping the full bearing set cover everything because I've just gone for the stock one, the electric conversion. So fingers crossed.
Come on.
It should all be good.
Come on.
A dirt oval in the woods is turning flipping epic, lads. Nice, Garthy. You have to send us some pics, mate. Minimal effort and maximum fun. See, a dirt oval really tickles my pickle mind. Drifting round like that speed.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially something big like this would be fun.
Nah, the XLT.
Ooh,
Put a ramp in the middle, so when you go over the one side...
Oh, like a figure of 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So not a dirt oval then?
Yeah, same thing, but there's a ramp in there. It is. It is. Look at a digital
It's like
clock.
saying
Look at a digital
NASCAR
clock.
and Formula One.
No, because Formula One's like that, isn't it? Find me a digital clock where the O and the A aren't identical.
Not because they can... What?
Find me a digital clock where the O and the A aren't the same.
There's something in the middle.
Correct. That's the only difference. That's what I'm saying. Just put something in the middle, and you've got the same track in two different ways, haven't you?
Okay. Right.
Big brain time.
Yeah. Enough said. There we go. Every scale so far been fun and pretty even matched. 10 out of 10.
I wish.
Yeah, Billy. Yeah.
My life would be a trip.
It'd be like, bah.
But
That's funny. That was funny.
It wasn't.
It was funny.
She didn't hear the lack of laugh, but there was in fact a distinct lack of laugh. You can't have funny without laugh.
Anyway, what you all been up to, guys? Who's been out and about? Who's had good weather? Who's bad? I'll tell you what, it was really nice yesterday.
Ours was amazing up until today, which is a shame, but you know. Did it turn on your heads in the car park that was screaming around?
We did. We actually had the security guards pull in, and we thought, oh, here we go. Yeah. And they just stood there and watched.
So he pointed the car at him, and the poor bloke was on the phone, and he looked at the car and was like, oh crap.
That car's coming towards me.
And he didn't know whether to run left, run right, jump in the air. So he just kind of like,
He did jazz hands.
But yeah, it was in the video. I played with a setting I've never in the whole history of our channel. I've never had to use this setting before. It was that loud, and that was the voice isolation button. Which
really
reduced the sound of everything besides voice. Obviously, it isolates the voice.
Okay.
35%, I think.
Okay.
So that's how loud it was, guys.
It definitely screams, doesn't it?
It was stupidly loud. At one point, you were like, when it came close to you, you genuinely stood there thinking, I reckon the two-strokes on par with this.
It's a different kind of loud, but yeah, it is like, yeah, I see what you're saying, yeah.
Yo, Alistair, how the devil are you?
How's it going, Alistair?
Have you seen our Capra run yet, Alistair?
How fast do you reckon that'll go?
I reckon you'd comfortably get 60, 70.
I would have said 60. Definitely 60. Once it's chugging along and it's at full chat, as they say. Yeah,
I reckon you'd easily get.
Yeah, I reckon it's a 60 mile an hour sort of vehicle, mate. Someone did say, I noticed in the comments, get a couple of 6S's and run them parallel.
It was the noise that, I was meant to show you that.
That
Dan,
is
I think.
Definitely something we could look at.
Noise was what was generating all the heat.
Yeah, it was.
There is a genuine possibility of correlation there. If there is a rubbing,
yeah.
A, it creates noise, B, it creates heat.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it is potentially possible, but
I do just think it's going to be a screamer, though.
Oh yeah, it is going to be regardless.
Yeah,
but
I mean the big, like you said, the low CDBXL was the same, wasn't it?
Watch all your vids.
Oh, well
yeah,
done,
we were extremely impressed with the Capra on the bench.
Yeah.
On its first run, not quite so much, but
I still think it's.
You can definitely see the potential.
Got potential, yeah. Yeah.
So we need to get that a bit more fine-tuned for our style of drive.
Well, I put the wheels on it that should improve.
Yeah, it's a bit more low down weight, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I think
that might in itself though help its stability. So it might. Do you reckon run it like that before we actually tweak anything, just to see if there?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, 100%. I think the next things to tweak would be the shocks.
Yeah. You said drain them, didn't you?
Drain them. Yeah, I reckon, because it'd be handy for them to drop as far as they can go, you know, and help it out so it doesn't.
Yeah, but if we do that and it doesn't work, then just stick the oil back in and remove the springs. Try it
Yeah,
either
the
way.
springs was something I was thinking of as well. Yeah.
Have a bit of a play around with it. Turn it into
Yeah.
our little Frankenweenie again. Yo, Lucian.
Yeah, it's got a lot of potential.
Max 4, couple of 6S in series. Yeah, mate.
A Max
that is-
4.
I mean, if
Oh.
the Max 4 wasn't like £700,
It
I'd
would.
be
Yeah.
all over that.
We'd already have a Max 4, I think, if it wasn't for
And
the
to be
price tag.
fair, this thing running the Max 5, I think that was a bit much power anyway, wasn't there?
It juiced up, wasn't it? It was definitely juiced up.
That's a shame. Love it compared to my TRX M. SCX24 is great, but I've clucked 250 at that upgrading.
Holy crap!
Chucked. I don't know why I said clucked.
On top of the price of the car, mate. Wow.
See, we've probably put similar into ours, but we were lucky in the sense that Dave didn't like it, so we
Yeah.
got it for 40 quid, I think it was.
Yeah.
So we're already like, well, best part of £100 down on you there.
Yeah.
Yo, Krusty.
How's it going, Krusty? You good, mate?
But yeah, I think I'm with you there. I do prefer the Capra over the TRX.
Lucian said, Jay, have to say that car is awesome. Love it. Basically, mate, we got this one an absolute steal on, I think it was Facebook Marketplace. It was £450 with the electric conversion already done. So it's got Max 5, which was virtually new in it. And the car itself didn't look like it'd been ran much, did it? It was a very clean car
in the video.
Yeah, so I mean, have a look around, mate. Just keep your eyes out on them. But it's absolute bargain. You can get the petrol version from RC Models, which is where we get most of our big stuff from.
They don't carry the electric one.
No, I don't believe they carry the electric one, unfortunately. And I believe it's 800.
Ooh, we're gonna call you out on that now.
I think it's slightly dearer than the
There it is.
825. So 824.99.
There you go. They've got the same car, this one, but in the 2-stroke.
Yeah.
824.
And they've got the rally version as well.
So if we click that button,
Which
right
looks wise, I think me and Billy both prefer the rally version.
there, 100%.
It's weird that the rally
basically the same
version is
car.
cheaper though, because the rally version has like a £300 setup as far as the body and the cage go, and that one's just £100 for the body. Isn't that weird? How like, unless the road one's better sells better. So yeah. But yeah, look out for apparently the MCD version. You can buy a roller for about 500 quid, wasn't it? I think people have been talking about.
Yeah, roughly.
So I mean, if you can get the MCD version, it's a much higher spec. So have a bash with that, mate. What's the XRT version? Is that like the
XRT.
not
XRT
the
is
MCD, and I think it's an XR5. Is that right, mate?
XR5.
XR5. Look at that.
The wrong one.
It's pretty good for me. Damn. Beautiful looking car.
There's one on the Bay of E,
Oh, that's big bucks.
just short
Big
of £2
bucks.
grand.
Big bucks, huh? Gurfy, we got the rally car, mate. Yep. The electric roller bee is $799, but it's not available in the UK. Personally, mate, I think that $799 is quite expensive for the roller, especially considering you can get it for a little bit more in pounds, obviously. But you could sell the engine and components.
If that's in dollars, by the time you get it over here, you've got import charges and shipping. So you're looking at, say, £1,000, which is on the low side, but we'll go for that for argument's
But RC
sake.
Models do free delivery on anything over £100. So you're talking $824.99. and you then get to sell the engine, which usually they're about £200. So if you get 150 for that, you can then sell the petrol tank and all that kind of stuff, get all that gone. And yeah,
I ran one on a Flyer 400 and a TP 1080 on 12S. It would rip.
12S, damn. Joe's in there. He loves his electric conversions, doesn't he? He's got a converted version of your XR.
Michael said, what do you think
LT.
the heat is from? Bearing or no oil?
I think it's
I'm going with oils.
Yeah. It seems to be.
Given the condition that it was in, I think it's unlikely that a bearing has blown.
Yeah, it seemed in too good a condition, didn't it?
But it is possible. But if I had to put my money, it would definitely be on oils.
I would love to build an M Sport Rally Panda shell for that rally car. Proportions to wheelbase. Yeah, mate. I don't know how you. I suppose you could make one up out of clay or something, and then you could. What's the thing with the? I can't think of what it's called now. Vacuum form it over the top of that.
See, I helped you out there.
You did.
I thought I'd spare the suffering this
week. You did, yeah. Lucian said it's the new YouTube car of the moment. Tell you what, mate, it's a great car. This is the sort of thing I wouldn't mind.
Do you reckon it's one to keep though?
It depends on how we go with the others.
Alright, let's, for comparison, let's have a look at what we've rated the two-stroke. So, road cars. The RF5 is 92 overall. Reliability is a 6. I think this one would beat that.
Yeah.
For the simple fact that the reliability factor comes from what we don't know we're playing with.
Yeah.
Breakability probably be the same. That.
Yeah. I would give that a 10 because it's even better than that one, isn't it? Because I mean, what we've put into this is nothing.
Stock parts, aftermarket.
There's plenty of stock, aftermarket. Yeah.
Aesthetic, it would lose.
Electronic would go up because of it's a Max 5, for instance.
Yeah, true.
Can't moan at that.
Funability, bashability, raceability, it'd go up.
Yeah.
Tradability, and wrenchability. Yeah, I think it would beat that.
I do think it would beat the petrol.
I don't think it'd be masses different, but
no.
I reckon you'd be looking at 95. Interesting.
Yeah. Mayhem, how's it going, buddy? Joe, it does have.
Can't be good when going at high RPM. What does it have instead of a centre diff?
It does have, like you said, it's basically a straight spool sort of a system. If I slide that over there, can you get it up there?
Oh crap! Where's all that from?
Did you touch the wheels?
No.
Was it just
the chassis?
underneath?
What is all that?
There we go. Oil.
Look at that! My premonitions came true.
Oil.
So that's front and rear then.
There we go, guys.
I am basically RC Jesus now.
RC Jesus.
Look at that, guys. That is literally just from picking it up.
Yeah, under here you've got the spur, and it's just a spool there. that joins onto this cup here. Can everyone see that ish? It's a bit hard from where I'm doing it down here. So yeah, you get to this cup here. All this seems fine, but like we just checked out, there's oil leaking out of both diffs. So I reckon we need to.
That is what's in the diffs. I'm not surprised it's getting that hot.
Nah, I reckon we need to sort them both out, guys. So let's have a look at what's in here anyway, shall we? Ain't gonna hurt, is it?
I did not want to come off my hand.
Did you manage to get off?
Ish.
Ish.
I'll just have a shower later. It'll be fine. First one of the week.
Wow.
Did I say week? I meant April. Oh, where we at? Bought the Asuga, I must say. First run impressed on 4S. 6S, a loon, build quality is there. Handles like it's on rails. Durability will keep you posted.
Nice. That's the slightly large version for the 1.8.
Yeah,
Is that what we were looking at, wasn't it?
Yeah. We were looking at it a couple of weeks
Yeah.
ago. Oi, Beta. Pack that in.
Pop that off first, have a look.
Does the Zonda, for want of a better name, have a gyro that may help with the heat?
No, it doesn't have a gyro, but there's a few controllers that we could fit one in, you know.
Have you answered
Fly Sky did
Hardcore's
that.
question?
No, I didn't know Hardcore was on. How you go, mate?
What is the hottest car on the market?
The hottest car on the market at the moment.
This.
It's got to be this one. I mean,
I have never seen smokage from a car.
you
without
spit on
being
this
fire.
thing, it sizzled like it was cooking steak.
Melted all the O-rings. Or the case itself.
Yeah.
Lock the diff, Michael said.
I think we want some movement in that diff, mate, rather than locking it up.
It'd be an interesting drive on lock diffs though.
It would. Oh. Oh, look at that.
That's a bit sticky, that, isn't it?
That is gooey. Can you see that?
That is gooey.
Put that over on the side for a minute.
Tasty.
I think. Be easier.
Are you having a giggle? I'm going to adjust this.
Oh, that's a donut.
Oh, I've just adjusted it. You're such a potato.
Potato.
Has enough space for more batteries, so perhaps a speed run at Rossa.
You know, I was thinking about speedrun.
I think it'd be
It would be
interesting just to know
interesting.
what it does, at the very least. But if it's not going to be an actual speedrun car, why not just wait till like 7 o'clock on a Sunday and find a nice long quiet road?
Yeah, I mean, for something like this, you could definitely get top speed out of this somewhere, couldn't you?
Shiver me timbers.
I need to get pinkies on this one. Where's my red ones? Where's my red ones? Pass me bag at me.
Are you having a giggle?
Just give me me bag.
You're a what? You've lost them, haven't you?
I don't know where my Allen keys are gone. What have we done with them? There they are.
Hello. It's wide as hell, so wouldn't that give it a good advantage going up? Yeah, it helped to a degree. Especially with like the low profile of the body and all that sort of crap as well. But I think it's sat a bit high for actual speed runs, I think. But if you did set it up as a speed runner,
imagine what you could get.
I think it'd be quite an interesting platform.
Yeah. I think the way that the drive shafts go off at an angle as well, though, would counteract the speed run style. I think it would be better if it had straight drive shafts, you know, because it comes across at an angle, then there's a short one, and then it goes back in again.
Friction, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh. Yo, damn. But yeah, I imagine it'd be terrifying at high speed. Proper high speed. Not our high speed.
Yeah.
Fastest I've seen these cars, I think, is at around 120.
That's still pretty fast. Imagine this thing, this big, travelling at that speed.
Could you imagine it hitting your leg?
No, I wouldn't ever want to
It would
imagine.
look like a guy, wouldn't it? Your leg, it wouldn't just disintegrate, it would be gone.
It would spin you, wouldn't it?
Said that about drive shafts, maybe that'll build up the heat due to the angle.
Yeah, definitely.
Morning angle.
I know there's a lot of people with electric versions of this though, but I've not come across any issues with heat like this. I've had a quick search and I couldn't see any issues like this.
Ugh.
Maybe they just put some real like thin oil in the diffs.
Don't know if anyone has asked before, but is Duxford IPWA host events? Don't know if it's long enough or they'd be up for it. To be honest, mate, I have no idea who that is. I knew you guys were going to like that, but what do you prefer, gas or electric?
We've enjoyed using the gas one. We need to get that one back into a shape. We can work on that as soon as the weather improves. I think taking them out again, even side by side, might be worth it. I love the noise the gas one makes.
It's a bit of a novelty thing, isn't it?
Yeah. But like Billy said, this thing is loud.
Stupidly loud.
Yeah, super loud as is as well, mind.
Duxford War Museum. Duxford would want a lot of money. I've never heard of it.
What is it?
A war museum.
For, yeah, what's it?
For war.
What is it good for? No, I meant what's the relevance?
They got an event or something. Duxford. I was in Cambridge. Oh, it's
God damn.
museum.
Okay.
So they got a runway.
Okay, where's that?
Cambridge. Speedrun event host, maybe. Under them rubber boots on the drive shafts, there's supposed to be grease. That's why it's a boot.
Yeah, it definitely looked like there was grease under there.
Go grease.
Because
I said
it was, yeah, it looked a bit gooey, didn't it?
They've got a runway just short of a mile.
Oh, really? Mix some up. Those bits out of the way. Sugar, sugar, sugar.
Just been having a look. I don't think it is a gas conversion. They are supplied with no centre diff.
Oh, there you go then.
So someone spent $1 getting it over here.
Yep. There is a lot of grease in there. Oh, that's gooey in there.
Beautiful.
It's a hell of a dip.
Big old juicy one. Better grease than sand.
Yeah, there's no grime in here. However, that feels... Grab the ends, it's not bad at all. It's not very thick in there at all.
It doesn't feel very smooth either.
No. So that... It's a big old diff, isn't it,
When I was
guys?
15, 16 in the Air Cadets, I was parking assistant on the air show weekends. This is where you find the gasket is on holiday. What, it's meant to have a gasket? Are you done with it?
Yeah. What, are you stealing it? Oh, I'll tell you what, there's not... Where I've just turned that, guys, there's nothing to it. It's literally was just coming undone. that one's tight. So yeah, that one bolt was well loose. So what, let me stick that in the gun, it'll be quicker, wouldn't it? Wow, nearly binned it. One of the bolts was hand tight.
Oh. All the Rovan diffs I've pulled apart were basically empty, even centre diffs.
Yeah, I think there's an option of possibly doing a centre diff on it.
Where's the thing to plug this in?
Right, there's no gasket. It's completely empty.
So GB said this is where it's on holiday.
Hang on, I'm sure it is. Let me have a little scrape. No, the gasket is there. I do apologise. Sorry, gasket. However, that's not going to help, is it?
Lift it up a bit. There you go.
That's bone dry in there, look.
Angle it up a little bit.
Well, that way or that way?
That way. Get some light in there.
Yeah. So, beautiful.
Yo, Jeremy.
How's it going, Jeremy?
Little form of hellish entertainment. The Rovan have armour build their diffs for them.
Tell you what, the quality of the diff is fine. It's just, again, it's the whole someone spit in it and then just tighten it up.
I hope you're still talking about the car.
No.
Brilliant. Now we know why it was terribly hot.
Yeah. It is literally just going to transfer straight through.
It was doing the bump and grind.
The gears, thankfully, look fine. They look lovely. I bought that for the rally car. So it'll hold all the body and everything firm. Nice, huh?
They forgot the coolant.
The cool whip. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have. We've got some 500,000. Is that a million?
What do you need for this?
I was thinking, what?
Joe,
50,000?
What? 500k for the rear, GB said.
500k for the rear. He reckons that'll be suitable, do you? Because we got 500 in this one. Got it. Should we just check this in there? Got some 500k here.
What about you, Joe? What say thee?
Come on, Joe. You're
Is anyone else here a bit of a professional?
you're our Rovan expert.
Fifth scales. Can't wait for the next video. We'll probably handle so much better. Hopefully, mate. Hopefully.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next video. I'll tell you what, if it drives the way it did without the heating issues, and I like it.
Without
I really like it.
Tires.
Yeah, but I think we'll put the road tires on it. That's going to make a huge difference.
Yeah, so it just spins.
No, it will have the grip on it, won't it?
You reckon?
You don't think they'll grip more than these will?
No.
Honestly,
No.
I think once they get hot, they have some good grip.
They're cheap road tires, and you're putting it on a car that has exponentially more power than the car that it's already on. I don't think you'll be able to keep it in a straight line for more than a third of a trigger pull.
Do you not?
No.
You don't think it'd be in a straight line like
think
it was when we had it?
Absurd and just pointless.
You reckon it's going to be a tyre eater?
Put 500k in twice to make it $1 million. Joe said, I'm no expert, 500 should be fine.
Yeah. Well, Joe, the expert, is said 500.
Yeah, Joe.
Thanks, Joe.
Just letting the lawyers know.
I'll tell you
if
what.
It comes back that it doesn't work.
I'm going to warm this up so it doesn't take us 4 hours.
Are you gonna put it in a microwave?
Yeah.
Brilliant. They look like K8 size gears to me. Put some oil before the gears or you will be waiting hours for it to seep through. Are their road tyres big enough for that? Yeah, we just got to take them off the car.
With it getting that hot, I won't just cook with it. There's some veggie oil in there.
They are way bigger than K8s. Would you say they're bigger than the K8?
What's that?
Gearing? Because GB said they look similar to K8 gears to me. Put some oil before the gears or you will be waiting hours for it to seep through.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. But I do have my handy torch here as well, so we can warm stuff up. I almost saw them. Yeah, that's a good shout. And that's helping. Do you reckon they could cope with any more heat in here?
Yeah, I'm sure you'd fit some more in there.
There we are. Get both down, both sides down there, can I? Just take that top off, I think, guys. What do you reckon? Take the top off.
Oh, steady, where you going?
Hello, you.
Come to inspect your work, sign off on it.
Kiss. No?
He
No kiss?
just grunted at you.
You kiss. No, fine.
He's a funny little sausage, aren't you?
Oh, that does move better actually doing that.
Do you want to get down? Ready? No. There you go.
Come on. It is moving.
Yeah. Just cut the bottom off the tube and pour it out that way. Corally syrup, my favourite too.
Joe said they're way bigger.
Yeah, that was like 58 minutes ago.
Alright.
Get with the times, Jimbalina.
Calm your jets, bruv. I just knocked it over.
In tonight's episode, Jay holds a bottle upside down.
The way you said that is quite amusing. That is doing nothing. Yay!
We should have left the bottle upside down out here for about a week before we did this. I'm with Dan's idea, you know. Just keep putting like 10,000 in until you get to 1 million. It'd be so much quicker. Just stick the Hoover in the end of the bottle. And then reverse function the Hoover.
It's like Spider-Man's had a good time with it.
That's gross. His spidey sense is tingling. Schoolboy error, not storing diff oil inverted.
Shut up, GB.
Well, just so we're all on the same page, it's not my workshop, so I am not responsible in the slightest. Nice slice of diff oil, anyone? Couldn't you just heat it up in some boiling water?
Everyone's an expert, ain't you, eh? Come on.
Turn the million over for the front now.
Turn the million over, yeah. Silicon diff oil.
Gonna be class mudding at the weekend, especially with the rain. You're gonna get a messy boy, ain't you?
It's getting there, guys. It's getting there.
By this time next week, then.
Oh, I don't know. I pencil in the week after. Dum 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 dum.
Mr. Salmon.
What in South?
Gonna get dirty, sir. Oh, look at that. It is flowing out.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, no, it's too much.
See, now you've got to re-invert the inverted.
No, because look at bubble in there. Plop. Right, so now we need to pop this back in. Don't turn.
Isn't that what they're meant to do?
Nice. Right, now we need to get a big gooey blob on the top of it.
Dollopino. I'm not gonna lie, my eyes are heavy.
Mom spaghetti.
Knees weak.
Throw up on his sweater already? Is that the one? I don't know.
Yeah, but
Ish?
it's vomit.
Yeah, I don't like that word.
Vom.
Yeah.
Do you run emulsion diffs? Then I fully believe that. That sounds like a question for you.
What was that?
GBs.
Saying?
Anyone else fall into the hypergo infraction? What? What is this?
What is this?
Sav,
Can you pass me that, please?
I'm hungry.
Okay. Can you pass me a bottle of water, please?
Yeah, but I'm hungry.
Hello?
I'm hungry. Christ.
Do you know how needy you sound?
Food?
One big one.
I think that's enough. Tell that dog just to drown himself and shut up.
You can get it in. Yeah. You've had a drink?
What do you want?
You are noisy.
He wants a DC.
Oh. Oh.
You're noisy.
I told him about the chicken burger once.
So Dad wants a CBM. Chicken Big Mac.
Tonight's episode, Billy hungry again. Yeah. It's almost like that's on repeat though, isn't it?
That's the car that Steve was on about.
Oh, what's this? What is this? Hyperaluminium parts. Okay, how much is that? Got some prices on it. Prices.
Metal diffs, bearings, 2 or 3S. New upgrade gyro, 45 amp. Distance of 120 meters. Oh, they got the Lancia as well.
Yeah, Lancia tickled my pickle. Sold.
It's not bad looking on either, to be fair. 1.5
Drill, mate.
centimetre clearance.
Yeah, I like the Lancia.
Cheap to own and buy. There you go.
What is it, a Kia?
Yeah, it doesn't really say much about it though. It looks decent though. Yo, Bob.
Bob, throw me!
My dog Hyper goes all over the house when I say the word treat. He runs crazy. See, ours do that if you say ham. Or if they hear you open the fridge. It doesn't matter if, like, he could be led under the table snoring. If you open that fridge, he's at your feet.
It's game on, isn't it?
It's like a free-for-all. He wants some of that fridgy goodness. What's the parts pricing for the Rovan? Like diffs, drive shafts, all that?
For a centre diff, you're talking about 50 quid. For an aluminium cased centre diff.
But I got a centre
For front, if you want to put a centre diff on, the front and rear, I believe they're about 40 odd pounds. And that's aftermarket. I didn't really look at the stock ones, to be fair, guys. So
Rovan. The diff housing is £22.
damn. Oh, sorry, dog. I didn't realise you were there, mate. Careful I don't squid you.
There's not an awful lot on RC models.
No, RC models, mate, you have to search by part number.
Yeah, stuff like that.
But yeah, they've usually got almost everything you need, to be fair.
It's
They
not
are
bad
pretty
for a
good.
diff complete. Just over 2 weeks for the charity crawl.
Nice.
All of the noise. If it keeps getting hot, at least you'll be able to cook your bacon and eggs on it.
Yeah, there is that.
I feel like he's being loud just to make a point.
Well, I was at them.
I don't know what's he doing.
Yeah, buddy. He's looking under the thing.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What crawler am I taking up? I'm not sure, to be honest. I haven't decided. You'll be taking Big Bertha, won't you?
Yeah, I'm going to take Big Bertha.
So I'm torn on whether or not to take the
the
TRX,
or
the 6,
TRX
or do I just be cameraman?
Oh, right, okay.
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't quite decided yet. Ran my extended K8 with dual 12S on stock diffs. That's a bit mean sounding, that, isn't it?
It does sound mean.
Not fair, my son is off to Hearts racetrack tomorrow and I've got to work. Oh well, at least I get to pay for it.
Ouch.
That right there is a broken sounding man.
That sounds bad, doesn't it?
Joe said his extended K8 is the same length as the XLT.
Okay. Oh, I need that out first.
So what's he going to the track then for, Alistair? If you don't take a car, you can play with my TFL. It will be her maiden voyage. It'd be interesting to see that, mate. Pretty looking car, that.
Talk about yourselves.
Yeah, that's exactly what we have been for the last like 15 minutes. Is the rear drive shaft in? I'm asking because both back wheels moved when adding the grease.
Oh.
But the front didn't move. The car has no centre diff, so it should have tried to move.
Yeah, Everything's in, mate, but it's not locked in.
I mean, in fairness, there is weight on the front at the minute.
There you go.
It doesn't look like much, but this is a heavy car, so. Yo, Emily. Going with a mate to race ape scales. Has to have BRCA too, so I've just paid for that. Looks a good track though.